I'm setting up the end of day debrief right now. We're gonna be starting around the same time as usual, a little earlier today. Excuse me. But let me first check that everything's okay. Let's say we went live. But hope y'all are doing amazing. Hope y'all having a great day. Another day. It's another great day to be here. Let me hear it. Yep. No. Okay. Chat works. Let's turn off our thing. We can wait a little too to see if people join or not. But let me oh, hello, welcome. You joined immediately. That's good. That's good. Glad to hear. But we're gonna be starting shortly our end of day debrief. But welcome. And hope y'all are doing great. And yeah, we'll be starting shortly. Actually, forget it. Let's just start now. I always wait to see if people join. I was like, it's better just to start now. But anyways, okay. So first off, what did we do today? Today we played some more balloons. It was really good. It was our highest ever live stream viewership. We had at least 10 people join at one time, which was crazy. Okay, there goes the Discord. We got the Discord ping. Very nice. That's good. But it was the highest ever viewership we have ever had on the channel. 10 viewers at one time. Absolute madness. So that was a plus. And then what was our content? Oh, we got the Paragon. That was my first ever Paragon that we got. And it was really cool. It was really cool. It's actually way excuse me. It was way easier than expected. But with all your help, we managed to do it, and it was a lot of fun. It's really good. So that's kind of what we did today. But excuse me. But yeah, okay, let's talk more about the channel. Now, I did mention yesterday that we may start our new mini-series. Or not mini-series, but our new series where we play games and finish them. And that doesn't sound like a really exciting idea, but it's like we just do Let's Plays. Let's say we call them Let's Plays. And we just try out games that we currently have. And I've been thinking a lot about it. And I do get self-conscious thinking of, because let me pull up my YouTube right now. Hold up. Let me pull up the numbers. Because we are slowing down on balloons. Our ChatGPT one actually did really well, actually. It did really well. It's still excuse me, my sincerest apologies. I still got a little cough on me. Hopefully I'll get better from that. But our ChatGPT one is at 629 views. So it's around the same as our other one. So everything seems to be getting in the hundreds of views, which is really, really good. That's really, really amazing. But once again, it's like, are we on the right track? I feel like we're how do I explain it? Balloons is a good area, but I also kind of want to pivot because I feel like I'm running out of ideas. It's like, do we want to keep playing balloons, or do we want to try our new stuff? But like, are we able to grow enough yet to play the new stuff? That's the question in hand too. Thank you. But because it's scary. It's scary to bounce around because I don't want to bounce around just yet because I want to get established more, It would be great to get more established in the community in the sense that you want to get big off of something that's working for you, and then you can kind of do whatever. But we're still, once again, we are growing every day, but we are still very small at the end of the day. We are still very, very small. We bring in the views are okay. Everything's okay. But it really just depends. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. But I don't know. I just been so self-conscious. I really don't know about the future of the channel. I don't. It's so many questions. Excuse me. My apologies. It's just I've been asking myself so many questions, really, really thinking it through. Cause also, in the Discord, I know someone wanted me to play Terraria. So I am thinking of sometime this week maybe playing Terraria as well. But when bouncing around, it's just so many things to consider. But it's like it's also not. It's like you don't have to think about anything. You just kind of you can do whatever you want. But it's like we want to balance getting a lot of views and balance, enjoying what we're doing and balancing, making good content. And everything has to be at the highest par. But it's hard to tell where we're at because we're getting decent views for being a small streamer. For sure. We're getting in the over 100 views, which is very, very solid. But it's like is that gonna rise? Are we gonna consistently hit thousands now? Thousands of views? And then will we get to 10,000? And then when can we get to 20 or 30 or 50,000 views eventually, and saying, is that a possibility or not? And it's to really examine that, see if it is, because we have a long way to go. We've been at this for quite some time. Actually, not even. We haven't been at this for. What is it? We've been at this for what, a month? Yeah, around a month. Wow, it seems way longer. Excuse me, my apologies. But going back, looking at my analytics for my videos, we started off very small. We started off only getting average of 15 to 30 views a video. But we played a very diverse pool of games. We wanted the channel, at the beginning of the channel, it was just to be, try every game we can, right? It was to do one of those things where try every single game that we can and see how it goes and be the guy that just tries different games. But then I started to get burnt out. I got burnt out because, some of the games I wasn't enjoying, and it got difficult. It got really, really difficult to maintain. But then now we went back on track. We had a little illness we were out for like 5 days, and then we came back to streaming, and then we started up again. And it seemed to be that our views are pretty good. Our views are okay. They still fluctuate a lot. Some of them only get like 30, but then others get like 500, 1,000 if we're really lucky. But it's really just so many unknowns. So many unknowns. But I am considering, it's like, should I play balloons today, or should I, can we make it as a balloons content creator? Is that where we should be at? Do I want to be a balloons content creator? And it's like, should we pivot? Should we start our new series? Because I'm realizing a new thing too, right? It's like, it's good to have goals. As in, I think one interesting content creator idea, will you make a reaction channel? I was thinking about it, but I'm not gonna make a reaction channel for now. I've been considering making a reaction channel, but I think in the end, reaction channels are just whatever, I think I'll get burnt out, and I wouldn't even like it, to be honest. But it's really finding ourselves and saying, you know what? I do like the idea though of, I don't know, maybe trying games, because I've been kind of bored lately, like bored and discouraged in content creation. But it's like, I want to go on an adventure. Gaming, when I first played gaming, it was a lot about, enjoying a lot of solo story games that were really beautiful games. And they had great cinematography. They had great imagery, great stories, great music. And I kind of missed that. So I'm like, maybe I can bring that to my channel and then make it a new idea. Because what's his name? There's a guy that's live right now, and he inspired me kind of. What's his name? Oh, Reptilian Pineapple, right? This guy, right? If you don't know, he's trend. I think he's trending right now. But he went live and he got level 100 playing Kingdom Hearts. He got level 100 playing Kingdom Hearts, but he stayed on the first level. I think it's called Destiny Island. And he stayed on the first level and he got to level 100. So he grinded for like 90 plus hours, and he got to level 100 at the beginning of the game. And a challenge like that's really cool. I was like, wow, that takes a lot of grit to get through a challenge like that. But I think like making more goals, especially even with my games, I'm like, not even with the channel. We need to make goals for the channel, but I was like, what if we made goals for our audiences, for the viewers, for like thank you. It's like, what if we made? I need to give more incentives. Is that's what I mean? I think I need to give more incentives, as in like you are more incentivized to watch me because I'm more on a path. Let's say like, oh, because that's what I like about the story games, right? Is that the story games, the point is to finish it, right? So it's like it gives you all and myself something to look forward to and an ending eventually, right? So it's like it's an incentive to watch it because you want to see the ending. And it's like creating a goal in a sense like that, but excuse me. But I don't know. I get scared because at the same time, you need views to survive in this industry. To be a content creator, you need views, you need likes, you need attention. I'm like, that's just plain and simple, right? It's like, that's the obvious, but it's like, you don't want to just be a copy of people, and then you don't want to kind of just sell out. But I get it. People, they get big offers and stuff. It's like, I would take deals like that too. Who knows actually? But it's like, it's to build. What game are you planning to play next? That's the thing. I don't even know if I'm planning to play a game next. But if I did, right? I do want to get one day I play Terraria. Eventually, I don't know when I'm going to play Terraria, but I'm not going to beat it or anything. But I'll play it. But the game I want to play, the biggest game I want to play currently is Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, the Definitive Collection. And I've been talking about this for, I think, a week now. I've been talking because I got it for free. I have it for free because like Epic Games gave it out for free. So I want to utilize the games that I already have because I'm cheap. I don't want to spend money. No, but it's not just that. I'm gonna have to eventually spend. But the system I have in place now, right, is like I have X amount of games on my PC. Some of them are free. Some of them I bought in the past. But it's just to utilize the resources I have now because I don't want to invest in anything right now, game-wise, because I feel like I'll be stuck in a hole of trying to always buy the newest games, right? And it's $70. They raised the prices now, so all of them are $70, right? And then playing $70 on a game that I don't even know if it's gonna get me a lot of views. I don't know if I'm gonna even enjoy it. And then having to be constantly thinking, oh, I need to buy every single new game that comes out and play it. So I feel like I'll get trapped. I'll end up broke, and then and I'll have no views. So it's just to face reveal. No, I'm just gonna leave this channel as in the mascots are the face of my channel. So I know people do like face cams and stuff too, but the purpose, excuse me, because my brand, I want my brand to be my name, Fruitler. And then my 5 mascots, I want them to be the face. So that's why you see them in, VTubers. I'm not a VTuber, but it's kind of like, you could think of them as my VTuber models, or like my little caricatures that are my representatives for my channel. So that's who I want to be representing me, if that makes sense. So, and I hope you like them because they're going to be sticking around for the whole time being. But, yeah, I am thinking of playing Tomb Raider. But then, what was I saying? Man, something in my chest. But yeah, investment wise, right? It's like I want to get into a system where I can I want to use all the resources I have now, right? And see if I can get a following and get my channel monetized through that way before spending any money. Well, like I'll spend money. I should spend money on more equipment stuff, right? I did buy some equipment and stuff. But, it's very cheap end, at the end of the day. But I don't want, the system I want to eventually set up, if I can, right, is to get it so YouTube can pay for my next game or something, right? So it's like, I'll put out content, and let's say that YouTube video can make me like $70. Then with that $70, I can buy a game, and it becomes kind of like sustainable, you know? We're not going to be making much profit, but it's like at least it's sustainable in a sense that I can now buy a game because it's essentially free because everyone that watched my video helped pay for it in a sense that because YouTube gave me the ad revenue. So then that's more incentive, like reinvesting in the quote unquote business type thing. But it's like, we are not even close to that position. We are very far from that. I don't know if we'll ever reach that point, to be honest. That's why I need to consider these things because like, how are we going to get to the next level? How are we going to get it to the point that, is there a chance? I talked about this yesterday. I talk about this every day. I talk about this every day in the end of the day debrief. I'm always, no worries. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye. But it's always thinking, is there a chance of this working out? Because I don't know. I don't know if there's a chance. But you have to at least try, You have to at least try. That's what I know for sure. If you want a chance at success, then you have to at least try. And that doesn't guarantee success, but it gives you a chance, But it gets difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it gets difficult. Like it's looking good, we have excuse me, my apologies. But we have some type of oh man, what is it called? We have some growth here and there, but it's, in my eyes, it just kind of, I feel like everyone joins and stuff, which is good, but I don't think it's going to be consistent because I changed so much. And I haven't established myself enough as a content creator. So it just gets really, you get scared because if you try something new, you're scared that everyone's going to leave. In a sense, because you're going to get new followers from that new thing, but then the old followers that wanted your old thing will probably leave. And then you get new followers, right? So then it kind of equalizes, but then you try something else, then those new followers become old followers and now they leave. And then it's to figure out how sustainable this is. Because I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. It's too many factors to consider. It's I don't know, it's a headache. I get so self-conscious of everything. And like, I just get so in my head. And then like, oh, is the content even good? Not really. And it's like, is there even a chance should we just quit? You don't know. But if you quit, you 100% will not succeed. That's the thing. If you quit, you automatically, it's over. There's no chance of succeeding. But if you continue, there's a chance, but you don't know. And you don't know when. But you have to. You have to continue. Thank you. But it's, you have to constantly, it's not just about trying, it's about getting better too. You can't simply just, what's it called? You can't, because we're not even a trend or anything yet. We don't have anything that's a staple to help us grow in a sense. Because some people, right? They'll try something new and then they'll randomly blow up from that thing, right? And the best thing that they do is just keep pushing content around that one thing. So it's like, let's say they played Bloons Tower Defense, right? Let's say they played Bloons Tower Defense. Then they finally blew up. Their channel got 100,000 views. Then it would be wise of them to continue making balloons content, and most likely, now it's not guaranteed you'll have consistent views, but that would be a smart choice to go in the sense that, hey, I got 100,000 views from this, maybe this could be our niche or something, right? But it's like saying, I haven't really blown up in any sector yet, but like balloon seems to be our biggest sector, but it's not technically, excuse me. It's not, my numbers aren't crazy enough, if that makes sense. I am grateful for, I'm not at 0 views, right? But my numbers fluctuate so much and they're so small in a sense. If I get 500 views, right? That's pretty much nothing. To me, that's huge, right? 500 views is crazy to me. But in the grand scheme of things, that's barely anything because you should average 50 to 100K. Oh, no worries. No worries. But feel free to leave or not. It's fine. No worries. But yeah, it's we have a long way to go. We don't know if we're on the right track or not, and it just gets I get so in my head. I'm saying, and then should I try something new? But then it's also like we shouldn't care. It's like just do it. Just do it for Riddler. Just try it out. It's like you have nothing to lose. Why are you so self-conscious of this stuff? But then it gets tiring too, because you're like, man, am I ever gonna be on the right track then? Because you're never like blowing up. Essentially, your stuff is never really taking off. So it's like, do we even have a shot of getting big? And then once let's say one of our channels or videos blows up, it gets 50,000, right? All right, then what? People that tend to blow up, they tend to, they can go right back down because it was just a lucky video and stuff. So it's like, how can you make this sustainable? How can we make this bigger? How can we make this something that can last? I said this all at the beginning. It's not about being viral. It's not about being viral then like dying as a channel, right? It's about starting small and eventually getting bigger for a long time. Because we want to be here, or if we're going to be in this, right? We want to be in this area for a long time. We want to last. We don't want to just be something that comes and goes. You know what I mean? So it's like, how are we going to create a system like that? It's going to be difficult. I'm like, that's just business sense. Are you still in school? Oh, hello, welcome. No, I finished college and everything. I don't get too much into my personal life, but I already finished all sectors. So we did that and we tried a lot of stuff. Like I've always wanted to like be my own boss, but it's kind of difficult. If you can't tell. Making a business in general, or me, no, I'm on break. Nice. But excuse me, my apologies. But it's like my thing is it's about growth, right? Like a lot of my stuff is like I want a lot of growth. And a lot of the areas I felt like there was a lack of growth that I was in. So it's like, why not just build my own thing then? But then to build your own thing is going to cost a lot of money, going to cost a lot of time, going to cost a lot of effort, going to cost a lot of thinking, creativity, all these things, But I tried a lot of things, but I tend to quit early, which is the worst thing you can do. But that's why I'm here right now. It's like, how'd you get into YouTube? It's because I'm trying it. I'm just trying that out. It was accessible for what I had, and I tried it. This is not my first channel. I tried multiple channels before, and this one seems to be the best and most fit to me right now. But it just really trying to fit. I'm gonna go watch a Wizard Paragon video. No worries. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. But yeah, it's really just I don't know. I don't know how we can build, and then it's like we're excuse me, my apologies. But it's like we're building a community in balloons right now, but it's still very small. And then if I try something new, I'm scared I'm gonna lose everybody. But it's like we're so small I shouldn't be so self-conscious because like we're so small, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. But it's like it's just trying to find where we belong, Excuse me. It's just trying to find where we belong in this area, finding our niche, but like do we even have a niche? That's the thing. It's like, do we even have a niche and stuff? It's like, I don't know. No worries. Bye. Thank you for joining. But yeah, it's just so many things to consider. I just get so much in my head, These end of day debriefs, I know they're very I just keep them up here just to be consistent, because it's something to keep myself disciplined in, something to do daily, because most of the time I don't want to do end of day debriefs because I get self-conscious of these things too. I don't know, barely anyone tends to join, and I don't even know if anyone's gonna like them, right? But oh, no worries, yeah, for sure. Thank you. But Yes, but like this is just to teach discipline and consistency. Like these streaming every day, it's more disciplining and giving myself something to do and sticking to a plan every day. Excuse me. It's not so much about the viewers for this stuff. It's more like being teaching myself to be consistent and not to give up in things. Cause that's one of the main things that I miss out is that I miss out on. And I lost my train of thought. Sorry. But one of the things that I missed out on is being consistent and pushing through. Cause every area will have a time where, you know, it's gonna get difficult. It's gonna get hard. And you won't see success. Excuse me. Unless you push that past that part. But if you push past that part, it does not guarantee you success. It just gives you a better idea and increases your odds slightly, but you need to learn and you need to grow through the process. And that's something I don't like doing because it's hard and I'm lazy. But it's like, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable behavior. That's not something that should be, you know, it shouldn't. How can I say I want to be successful? How can I say, you know, I want to live a better life if I'm not willing to put in the work? If I'm not willing to push through that hardship, because everyone does. A lot of people do it, and a lot of people still do not become successful. So how can I even say I want to be successful if I don't even put in any effort? I don't even have any excuses. I have a question. Why does the cat look thing have a cast? He was an interesting design when I drew him, right? These characters are all very interesting designs, but I wanted the cat to be different. I don't really know how I thought of these characters. But yeah, I just thought of putting him into a cast and he has like one of his eyes has an X on it. It was just something different. I don't really know. I can't explain why half of these characters look the way they do. I can't really draw, to be honest. I kind of just went onto my one of my computers that I can draw on and kind of just sketched some lines, and these are what developed. So I kept them. I'm like, there was no real thought behind them or anything. It's just like I liked their look, and yeah, so they kind of just stayed around. Because I like mascots, I like characters, I like animation and stuff, but I could never draw. But I was like, you know what? Let's just try. Excuse me. It's like, let's just try drawing our own stuff, because I don't want to commission anybody, because I'm cheap. Once again, I'm cheap. So I was like, let's just try and draw something. And then this is what we came up with. So I hope you like them. I hope you like them, because they're the face of my, they're the face of the channel essentially. So yeah, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, huh? What? I will miss you. Thank you. I'm not going anywhere. But don't leave. I'm not gonna leave. Well, the hope is to not leave. But I'm just saying, you know, we just have these end of day debriefs to, you know, talk it out. Kind of just it's just to talk out my mind, because I like to speak things out. And then if anyone likes to hear, that's great. If not, no worries. This time is just more for me, because once again, I have my morning. I do my content creation. I make my videos. That's more business structure. That's more like we're there to make content. But then end of day debriefs is just kind of just to go over the day, you know, see, are we going to be able to grow the channel? Really? Because I wonder, is like, can we be successful in anything? Can we develop something? Can we develop a brand? Can we become a company? Can we become something bigger? And that's always just been on my mind. It's like, is it possible? Is it really possible to be successful in life? Well, like success, you could define different ways, but I'm saying, is it possible to get to the next level in my life? As in, is it, can we amount to something bigger? You know, we're happy where we're at now, but we still need to contribute somehow to society. We still need to figure out what we want to do. So it's to really consider these things, you know, because like life will get serious. Life is great, but you know there are serious times we're gonna have to think about our future, our careers and stuff. So I don't really know what I want to do, so it's just to that's why I'm here, just to try and figure out. Excuse me, but sorry, I got a little deep there. Everyone that's just joining is like, if anyone's still here, everyone's just like, what's going on, man? This guy's he's like, I'm getting a little scared now. It's like, what I gotta get myself into. But no, it's just to talk it through. We're not like being serious or anything. We're just kind of just trying to figure things out, you know. I tend to repeat myself a lot. I tend to just say the same things. This is what is it? It's just to get my thoughts out there, if that makes sense. And, no worries. There's no need to apologize. There's no need to apologize. I just want to say there may be some changes around this channel. I do want to play the Tomb Raider. I am thinking of playing the Tomb Raider. I'm thinking of doing Let's Plays, and I'm thinking of doing a new series where it's called Fruitler Finishes, because I tend to never finish games, and I'm thinking of creating a new series called Fruitler Finishes, and then the game story, and then the objective is to complete the game no matter what. Now, will that attract an audience? Will that be interesting enough? I don't know. Probably not. And I'm going to be so sad. I'm going to be like, man, we really have no shot at this. We're going to have to quit. But it's like, we got to still try. You know, you should never give up. We have to try. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what I am thinking of doing. You know, Balloons is great. Balloons is great, but I need to think, how are we going to get to the next level? What is going to take us to the next level? You don't know. That's why YouTube content creation is so interesting, because you just don't know. You don't know what's going to blow up, and you don't know if you'll get big, and you don't know. Yeah, exactly. They are hard. That's one of my things too. I'm not really much of a gamer. I'm very bad at games. So that's one of my fears too of doing that new series, is because will I be able to beat the game? It's going to be quite embarrassing if I can't even beat it, you know? It'd be a little awkward. So it's to consider, but like, I've been quite bored. I told y'all lately, I've been quite bored. I don't know. I ran out of content. I've never had content ideas. I kind of just go with the flow. And it's hard to think of content ideas, but it's like, you know what? Let's try and go on an adventure. Let's go and immerse ourselves in some games and stuff. And there's a lot of, hello, welcome. It's like, there's a lot of games out there. Why don't we immerse ourselves into some of those beautiful sceneries, some of those beautiful games? But it's also like, we don't want to, I'm nervous because I don't want to, you know, waste all my money on games and, you know, have no return, and then kind of just waste my time. But it's like, you're going to have to invest eventually. But I said I want to get it, so I don't know. There's a lot of things to consider. But yeah. Sorry. Everyone here is probably just like, man, what's going on? What's happening? But yeah, it's just to think things through and really how do I explain it? Yeah. You know, I think I'll call it there. I think, oh, what happened to our connection? It dropped a lot, but that's fine. But I think we'll call it for there. I'm sorry to bore y'all. Today was quite a longer end of day debrief, but thank y'all for joining and for hearing me speak my mind a little. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day wherever you're at. And I'll think of some content ideas for tomorrow. And thank y'all for joining, okay? See y'all tomorrow and have a great rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. No worries. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.